The devil does not always destroy people with chaos. Sometimes he just keeps them awake at 2 a.m. The room is dark, your eyes burn from the screen, everyone else is asleep, but your mind isn't at 2 a.m. Old regrets get louder, loneliness feels heavier, temptation feels closer, and suddenly, the version of you that wants peace starts losing to the version that just wants escape. That's why your worst habits wait for the night, because nighttime exposes what daytime distracts you from, the silence, the emptiness, the overthinking, the cravings you thought you buried hours ago. So you scroll, one more video, one more post, one more night, wasted in the same cycle. And slowly, your nights stop feeling like rest. They become battlefields. Listen carefully. At 2 a.m., discipline sounds cruel, and comfort sounds holy. That's the danger. Because exhaustion changes people. A tired mind stops fighting hard. A lonely mind starts negotiating with temptation. A little won't hurt. I'll stop tomorrow. I just need relief. But repeated escape becomes identity. Your midnight habits are writing your future, and most people do not realize they are destroying themselves until they no longer recognize the person they've become. Look at your nights honestly. How many times have you stared at the ceiling feeling empty after hours of distraction? How many mornings began with regret because of decisions made in darkness? Some people lose their destiny in silence. Not all destruction looks dramatic. Sometimes it looks like sleeping at sunrise, endless scrolling, secret addictions, quiet self-hatred, losing discipline little by little. The battle nobody sees often decides the future everybody sees. Ancient warriors understood something modern people forgot. A man who cannot control himself becomes vulnerable to everything else. That's why monks disappeared into silence. That's why disciplined men protected their routines. They knew temptation grows strongest in isolation. And maybe tonight, you understand that feeling. The phone in your hand, the dark room, the war inside your head nobody else can hear. Part of you wants peace. Another part wants comfort right now. And comfort is dangerous when your soul is exhausted, because lust, distraction, and dopamine all promise the same thing: temporary escape. But none of them leave you healed afterward, only emptier. That's why you keep returning. Not because you enjoy it anymore, but because you don't know what else to run to when life feels heavy. Listen carefully now. You are not weak because temptation exists. You are weak only when you stop fighting yourself honestly. A weak mind negotiates with temptation. A stronger mind interrupts it immediately. So when the battle comes tonight, move. Put the phone down, get out of bed, wash your face, walk outside for a moment, breathe deeply, break the pattern before the pattern becomes you, and ask yourself one honest question. What am I actually trying to escape right now? Because most addictions begin where honesty ends. Maybe it's loneliness, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's disappointment in yourself. But distractions cannot heal pain. They only postpone it until tomorrow. And eventually, tomorrow becomes years. So tonight, stop running from silence long enough to hear what your soul has been trying to tell you. You are exhausted. Not because life is impossible, but because your mind has been at war with itself for too long. Now pray honestly, not perfectly, honestly. God, I'm tired of losing my nights to things that leave me emptier every time. Teach me discipline when nobody is watching. Help me control my mind before my impulses control me. When temptation comes, Give me the strength to interrupt the cycle instead of feeding it. Heal the loneliness and restlessness underneath these habits, and remind me that my future is being shaped by what I repeatedly choose in private. I don't want to keep escaping my life. I want peace, clarity, rest, purpose, and the strength to become someone I respect again. Amen. And remember this tonight. The devil does not always destroy people with chaos. Sometimes he just keeps them awake at 2 a.m.